from my off-grid cabin in a remote, undisclosed location. I've been interested in doing a YouTube channel from here for several years and just never have really had the time to put into it. Then late last summer I got kind of irritated and quit my job, and that freed up quite a bit of time. So over the last winter, I took some video and I went to work on it, and I found that I was using all of the wrong equipment. I was shooting with 3 different cameras, and then the audio was terrible on all of them, so we're trying to record audio on a separate device, and there was just way too much editing. It took way too long, so I only posted one of those. I've made a couple other ones, and maybe someday those will be the end-of-week Geek basement tapes or something, who knows. But in the spring I decided I either have got to just let go of the dream or else pry my wallet open and get a better camera. So hopefully you can tell that I'm now shooting with a decent camera. Hoping to do some videos for you. But also there's been a change of plans. Like the original idea was to show you what cabin life is like and how I do different things with the solar system and water system, and we take you for some virtual paddles on the lake and some walks on the woods and see what kind of animals we see and stuff. But now I've decided that rather than, enjoy the cabin, I will spend this summer tearing it down and then building a new one in its place. So for the next few months, it'll probably take me most of the summer to do this, maybe even into the fall, maybe longer than I'm expecting. I'm already kind of behind schedule. But anyway, for the next while, my videos will be of building the new cabin and show you how I go about that, and see what happens along the way. So here I'll show you on the old cabin why I've decided to rebuild. And this was originally built in 1948. It's a log cabin that the people who had it before me framed in and sided over. They did a nice job on it, but as you can see, the corner of the log part is pretty well rotted out here in most places. This is one of my 2 load-bearing walls here, and most of these logs are actually in pretty good shape. One bad one down here. The front side still has the siding on it right now, but it's in far, far worse shape. It's got about 5 or 6 logs that are all worse than that one, almost completely gone. And the other issue is that I always have mice in the space between the logs and the siding, as you can see by the nesting material there. So I decided it's time to rebuild. So it's time for a nature break here. Got some trumpeter swans on the lake. I really like seeing these guys. They were almost extinct in the 1930s. There were 69 of them known to exist in the U.S., all of them in Yellowstone and a little area of Montana. They've managed to bring them back really starting in the 1980s and kind of got going good in the 1990s. But I love seeing a species that was that close to extinction. Now here's 6 of them on my lake. And you can tell they're trumpeters by the black bills and the fact that they sound like trumpets, but not really in a good way. More in like your middle schooler just got home from the first day of band class with a trumpet in their hands, kind of a way. It looks like a good time for another nature break already. I was just down by the dock and noticed this muskrat coming toward me. So if I stand on the dock and don't move, they'll come right up. They won't even notice that I'm here. So kind of fun to see. Sometimes they can trick you into thinking that they're beavers, but they're smaller and they tend to stick a lot closer to shore, and obviously don't have a big flat beaver tail. So kind of cute little guys. I enjoy seeing them anyway. So that's it for this time. Here's how I like to wind down at the end of the day. But next time we'll get into a lot more demolition of the old cabin and see what happens after that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like what I've got going on here.